Hello, everyone. It's Jessica Wilkinson, your Young Adult Services Librarian. And for this week's Teen Book Talk, I'm going to continue talking about books that were published in 2021. So let's get started. The first book is Lore by Alexandra Bracken. Every 7 years, the Agon begins. As punishment for a past rebellion, 9 Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals, hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. Long ago, Lore Perseus fled that brutal world in the wake of her family's sadistic murder by a rival line, turning her back on the hunt's promises of eternal glory. For years, she's pushed away any thought of revenge against the man, now a god, responsible for their deaths. Yet, as the next hunt dawns over New York City, 2 participants seek out her help. Castor, a childhood friend of Lore, believed long dead, and a gravely wounded Athena, among the last of the original gods. The goddess offers an alliance against their mutual enemy, and at last a way for Lore to leave the Agon behind forever. But Lore's decision to bind her fate to Athena's and rejoin the hunt will come at a deadly cost, and still may not be enough to stop the rise of a new god with the power to bring humanity to its knees. Next is We Free the Stars by Hafsah Faizal. The Battle of Shar is over. The dark forest has fallen. Altar may be captive, but Zafira, Nasir, and Kifa are bound for Sultan's keep, determined to finish the plan he set in motion, restoring the hearts of the sisters of old to the minarets of each caliphate, and finally returning magic to all of Arawiya. But they are low on resources and allies alike, and the kingdom teems with fear of the Lion of the Night's return. As the Zumra plot to overthrow the kingdom's darkest threat, Nasir fights to command the magic in his blood. He must learn to hone his power into a weapon, to wield not only against the lion, but against his father, trapped under the lion's control. Zafira battles a very different darkness festering in her through her bond with the Jarrat. A darkness that hums with voices, pushing her to the brink of her sanity and to the edge of a chaos she dare not unleash. In spite of the darkness enclosing ever faster, Nasir and Zafira find themselves falling into a love they can't stand to lose. But time is running out to achieve their ends, and if order is to be restored, drastic sacrifices will have to be made. The third book is Gods and Monsters by Shelby Mohurin. Evil always seeks a foothold. We must not give it one. After a heartbreaking loss, Lou, Reed, Bo, and Coco are bent on vengeance more than ever before, but none more so than Lou. But this is no longer the Lou they thought they knew, no longer the Lou that captured a chasseurs' heart. A darkness has settled over her, and this time it will take more than love to drive it out. The last book I'm going to talk about is Realmbreaker by Victoria Aveyard. A strange darkness grows in Allward. Even Karain and Amarat can feel it, tucked away in her small town at the edge of the sea. She soon discovers the truth. She is the last of an ancient lineage, and the last hope to save the world from destruction. But she won't be alone. Even as darkness falls, she is joined by a band of unlikely companions. A squire forced to choose between home and honor, an immortal avenging a broken promise, an assassin exiled and bloodthirsty, an ancient sorceress who riddles hide an eerie foresight, a forger with a secret past, a bounty hunter with a score to settle. Together they stand against a vicious opponent, invincible and determined to burn all kingdoms to ash, and an army unlike anything the realm has ever witnessed. These are just 4 of the great books that were published in 2021 that can be found in the teen space, so be sure to come on into the library and check them out. Thank you.